Hello, it's Miss Julie from Miss Julie's Virtual Preschool and Crafts. Okay, guys, I thought we should make a Groundhog's Day craft because Groundhog's Day is coming up very soon. So I will show you the supplies you need to make the craft with me, and hopefully we can make it together. Oh, wait, I forgot. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and then you will know when I have new videos and stories and crafts for you. Okay, now for this groundhog craft, we are going to need a paper plate, a piece of paper. I just chose white paper for my printer, and then you're going to need brown paint and green paint, and then your scissors. Okay? So the first thing we should probably do is take our green plate and our scissors and cut it in half. We're only going to use half the plate. You see what I'm doing? I'm just cutting it down the middle. Only going to use half the plate. You don't need the whole thing. Okay? Let's save the other half for another craft. And then we're going to move on and start by painting this part. This is going to be our ground. So green grass. We're going to paint this green. So if you have a small brush or a big brush, use whatever brush you can to paint your grass. Okay. You do not need a lot of paint. And the more paint you use, the longer it's going to take to dry. I'm going to point my camera down, show you what I'm doing. I am just painting my paper plate green. This is going to be like the ground, the grass. And right now, there should be, depending on where you live, it might have snow on it. So it's okay if you don't paint the whole plate because the white peeking through could be the snow that's on the grass. All right, that looks great. Okay. All right. Now we are going to move on. I'll show you what we need next. And put this to the side. Hopefully it can dry for a minute. Then you're going to take your piece of paper and we're going to draw like a little animal shape. This is my groundhog shape. So I drew him like that. And I am going to cut him out before I color him or paint him. Okay? So I'm going to cut him out first. You don't need to do the whole body, just like a flat belly, because he's going to be peeking out of the ground, of the ground. So I'm just going to follow the little lines. And a groundhog looks kind of like a squirrel or a mole. And he does have kind of a belly because he's been in the ground hibernating. And so he's going to be peeking out. And we are going to come out of the ground, and maybe he will see a shadow, or maybe he won't for Groundhog Day. I'm just cutting a little simple animal shape. And then you can paint him or you can color him. There's my groundhog. And I think I'm just going to color him, okay? Because then he won't be wet. So I'm going to use my crayons or markers, whatever you have available, and you can color your groundhog. So I have a brown marker. I'm going to do his eyes first so you can see his eyeballs. And he has teeth that usually stick out, so I did the little teeth. Let me see if he has. I'm gonna make him brown, guys. So you can make him brown, gray, brown and white. So here's what he looks like without being colored. He's got his big teeth sticking out. And then I'm gonna color him with my brown marker. And make sure when you're coloring, take your time and try not to get marker or crayon on anything. So I'm just gonna color him a little bit and he will look great. And then we will have him on the paper plate, peeking out of the ground to see if he finds his shadow. Now my marker is kind of running out. So kind of looks like his fur is brown and white, and that looks awesome. So you can make yours however you want yours to look. I'm gonna just do my brown and white groundhog. All right, there he is. He looks great. Here's my groundhog. He's all colored. Now I'm gonna attach it carefully to my paper plate because my plate is still a little bit wet. I am going to need, you guys can use glue stick or tape, whatever you want. I have my glue stick nearby. I'm just gonna add a little bit of glue onto the bottom of my Mr. Groundhog. And then I am going to take my plate and I am gonna put him on the bottom. And I am gonna fold it. He's a little bit long anyway, so I can fold it. I can fold it and there you see him. Okay, so look, he's popping out of the ground for Groundhog's Day. Do you think he's gonna see his shadow? I don't know. Stay tuned.